Most people think a dog tilting its head is just cute. This might be a random quirk, reaction to a funny sound. Maybe it's even confusion. However, the scientific research disagrees with that idea. That slight tilt, the one that makes them look almost human for a second, may be one of the most precise cognitive adjustments your dog makes all day. It's not happening by accident. 1. It's not confusion, it's alignment. When your dog tilts its head, it often happens at a very specific moment. The moment that you speak. You say a word they recognize. First their ears shift, then their head angles slightly to one side. What looks like confusion is often the opposite. It's the brain trying to improve signal clarity. Dogs process sound directionally, using tiny differences in timing between their ears. By tilting the head, they may be adjusting how sound waves hit each ear, sharpening the signal they're trying to decode. It's not, "What did you say?" It's actually closer to this. Let me get this more precisely. 2. Words matter more than you think. Head tilting doesn't happen randomly across all sounds. It shows up more when dogs hear words they already know. 2021 study on so-called gifted word learner dogs found that individuals who could learn object names consistently tilted their heads when hearing familiar words. And here's the really important part. Dogs that didn't show that level of word recognition tilted far less. They are in the same environment, hearing the exact same sounds, but showing a different cognitive response, which suggests the tilt is not about hearing better in general. It's about understanding something specific. Your dog isn't reacting to noise. It's reacting to meaning, plain and simple. 3. Vision plays a role too. There's another layer most people miss, especially in dogs with longer muzzles. Their snout partially blocks the central visual field. Some researchers have suggested that head tilting may also help dogs adjust their visual angle, better read your face while processing your voice, which matters more than it sounds. Because dogs don't just listen to what you say. They cross-reference it with how you look when you say it. It starts with your expression, then it moves to your eyes, and the tension in your face. Tilt may be helping them line all of that up at once. 4. It's a data gathering behavior. When something matters, dogs don't passively receive information. They actively refine it to get better data. We see this in other behaviors too. Looking back at you in uncertain situations, moving closer to observe what's happening, shifting body position to maintain visual access. Tilting fits into that same category. It is not just a simple reaction. It is a deliberate strategy. Small, almost invisible adjustment to improve how much information they can extract from the moment, which is why it tends to show up when something is relevant. Head tilting doesn't happen randomly across all sounds. 5. It's social, not just sensory. Here's the part that changes how you see it. Dogs don't tilt their heads at every sound. They do it more often when the sound comes from you, the person whose voice predicts things that matter. Food, walks, attention, interaction. Over time, your voice becomes one of the most information-rich signals in your dog's environment. So when you speak, especially using words they've learned carry meaning, their brain shifts into a more focused mode. And the body follows the brain's lead. A slight tilt, a sharper alignment, moment of increased attention. Not because they're unsure of the sound, because they're truly engaged with you. 6. Not every dog does it, and that matters. Just like with any cognitive behavior, there's variation. Some dogs tilt their heads frequently, some rarely do, some almost never. That doesn't mean one is smarter than the other. It means they're using different strategies. Some rely more on auditory processing, some rely more on visual cues. Some don't need to adjust as much to get the information they need. But when a dog does tilt its head consistently in response to meaningful speech, it's often a sign that something specific is happening in how it processes your communication. 7. The moment you're missing. Most people react to head tilting by laughing, repeating the sound just to see it again. But there's a quieter way to look at it, because in that moment your dog is not performing for you. It's focusing on you with intense concentration, trying to extract meaning from something you said, trying to align sound, language, and expression into something it can act on. It's attention in its most concentrated form. And like most meaningful signals in dog behavior, it's easy to miss because it looks so simple. Here's the thing about that tilt. It's small, it's subtle, it lasts a second, but it says so much. But inside that second, your dog is doing something very precise, adjusting its body to better understand you. And if that changes how you see that small, almost invisible movement, then you're not just looking at a cute habit, you're watching a brain at work. If you want to understand your dog like this, don't forget to subscribe for more dog science, because there's a lot more happening in your dog than it seems.